Hey, what's going on, everybody? Commander Crane here. I can't believe we're already here. The January channel update. So for those who are relatively new to the channel, we usually do these updates quarterly. So the last one we did was October, and I can't believe it. We're already here in January. But technically, I guess, so as of recording this video, I'm recording this a few days before January 1st. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm actually just coming off of vacation as you're watching this video. So yeah, I'll be just coming back into the swing of things, obviously taking some time off to see friends and family for the holiday season, which is very, very nice. So obviously I record the videos ahead of time, and then, you watch them, usually a few days after I actually go through and record them. But regardless of when I'm actually recording this video, regardless if it's like a few days, into the future, still some things that I wanted to talk about overall, mostly just kind of, what we're looking forward to in the channel this next year, which my guess is this year is probably going to shape up to be the biggest year for the channel for multiple different reasons, which we're going to talk about that right now. But before we hop into those things, everyone likes to know the updates that's going on in the nice wall here, so we'll talk about it here. So I'm not wearing my glasses during this though, because you can see you can see the reflection of the computer on these, so that's why I don't wear it during the videos. But anyway, so the wall that's updated, so you can't really see it that well, but right here it's a little clear. You can see at least the lion it's the Detroit Lion logo. I have a little light up sign that my sister-in-law just got me for Christmas. So that's going to be lit up as soon as I get a cable that's longer that can connect to, I have an outlet kind of behind here. So as soon as I get one that's long enough, that'll connect right there. I think that's the only thing that's new, at least that's on that shelf. I do have this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's like a Detroit Lions. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know what it is. It kind of looks like a keg. I really don't know what this thing is. It's like a beverage dispenser. I think the figures, I think those are all, I don't think none of those are new. The only one that might be is the Garchomp, but I feel like that's been in a few videos. I just don't know if I've talked about it before. But Garchomp is new. So behind me here, I usually don't show this part off. Normally my green Nintendo 64 is right there. But I'm going to be hanging out with some high school friends soon, and we're going to play the 64. So it's currently in a bag in another room. But normally I have the Funtastic 64 right there. But my wife, Audrey, got me the Secret Lair Nerf gun for Christmas, and it had the promos, which actually, it's funny. I have the promos right here, so I'll pull them out in real time. I wasn't even planning on doing this. But my promos I got the Secret Lair lightning bolts, and they're the original artwork, too, by Christopher Rush, which is, like, super cool. So I got those in there, which is awesome. So, but yeah, so I got that for Christmas. I might end up moving that, though. I just need a better spot for it, so that's why it's currently right there. And you normally don't see behind me here at all in pretty much any of the videos where I do this stuff. So, and then the plushes. So, the Fuecoco has been around for a minute there. That's kind of a new Funko, or not a Funko, Squishmallow. There we go. Forgot the name. I think, so the only new plushes, so you can kind of see them, I think they're down here. Nope, they're up here, so up one. So there's you should be able to see a Toxel right there. The Toxel is new, and then there's like a Pikachu, and I think that's a Swirlix. Yeah, the Swirlix is new. And then up here, you can't really see it that well. It's right next to Armaldo. It's the limited edition shiny Rayquaza Sitting Cuties plush that came out. It was only available for maybe about a week on Pokemon Center. But that's one of the new ones, and I think you've seen Phantom. Phantom's been there for a little while now. But those are all the new ones, at least, that are here currently. So yeah, the plushes, obviously we got a bajillion of them now, so we don't typically get a lot of new ones for the most part. The figurines is really just like, I find a figurine I like and I add it to the shelf. It's really anything more than that for the most part. But yeah, that's at least all the new stuff that's currently in there. So people always like to ask about that, so I always want to give that update. So okay. All right, so we got that out of the way. So as of the recording of this video right now, we're at 875 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. So again, huge shout out to everyone who is subscribed to the channel, follows the channel, likes the videos, things like that. And huge shout out to the people watching these videos, because some people, they're like, I don't want to hear Commander Crane ramble on about things that aren't deck tech related. So if you're watching this video, you get the golden star, the bonus star for the day. So thank you so much for watching these videos and supporting the channel, which kind of leads me into the next thing. So we are only 125 subscribers away from getting the 1,000 subs. We are really, really close. I mean, I can't believe we're this close. You know, I remember when we were at 400 subs and was like, man, it's going to be forever until we hit the 1,000. But here we are. We're almost here. So I kind of wanted to give a few hints as well as kind of shoot some ideas back and forth in terms of what I want to give away. So I was considering giving away a whole booster box. Probably would be a standard legal set. We're not going to be doing like, you know, Theros, original Theros or anything like that. It probably would be a standard legal booster box, maybe the newest one. Maybe people would want me to pick like my favorite one of like the bunch that's kind of still in standard, or maybe we would just do Foundations because Foundations is such a cool set. But I'm thinking about doing a booster box. I'm also thinking about doing another complete deck. I know I gave away, I think the last time I gave away a deck was either 100 or 200 subscribers. I think it might have been 200, but I gave away a deck once and I don't think I ever did that again. And I want to do that again. I know I gave away the budget dragon deck. I'm leaning toward dinosaurs now, like a budget dinosaurs deck or something like that. Not going to be giving away any Cavernous Souls, of course, but you know, you would still have like the whole core of the deck. I thought about doing something like that, and then maybe doing kind of like what we've done in the past, where it's just a bunch of like really spicy, cool singles for like Pioneer or Commander, or, you know, like last time it was a foil alternate art Steam Vents and stuff like that. So I don't know. If you have any ideas of what you think would be a cool prize, just let me know in the comment section on that. So, but yes, so that's going to be, I'm really looking forward to that, honestly. Like, I mean, as soon as we start getting like close to the 1,000, I know I'm going to be like eyeing it the whole time. So I am really looking forward to that. But again, if you're not subscribed and you're somehow watching this video, hit that subscribe button. So that way, when we hit the 1,000 subs, you can be notified when that giveaway is going to be happening. So as soon as we hit the 1,000, I plan on doing a giveaway or like starting the video like really, really soon. So I'll have the ideas of what we're going to do. And then as soon as we hit the 1,000, boom, I'm going to release the video. Like, it'll be private until it's released, and then we'll go from there. So, but anyways. So, okay, the other thing I want to talk about, which for those who saw my my community, voting thing about a week ago, where I kind of talked about if you would like to see maybe less, you would see like less deck tech videos, but then I would play some of them on Arena or Magic Online. It seemed like people really liked the idea of, you know, me doing some gameplay with some of the deck techs. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. So not every deck tech would necessarily have a gameplay video. So if I make more of like a quote, a gimmick deck, or, you know, to put it bluntly, a deck that I don't think is going to perform that well, I maybe would just, you know, do the deck tech and that's it. But there's some decks that I would like to do more gameplay of. So like, for instance, if I did like a updated dinosaur video, which for those who are watching the channel, that came out yesterday. Ideally, maybe that video I show off the deck and do everything normal. I talk about the sideboard, I talk about everything normal, but then I hop into Arena and I do a few matches, you know, just to see how the deck works, that kind of thing. So expect that in the future, for sure. I'm going to be doing stuff like that, so that's going to be kind of cool. But if you'd also, I know people always ask like, hey, can you play Whitleaf Liege aggro? Like, can you do a stream of that and stuff? I'd like to start doing that. A lot of it's just like this time of year, like I'm going to be really busy with my regular job, just because there's a lot of stuff going on because it was holiday season. And then we got a whole bunch of other stuff going on in January and probably February too. But the release schedule is still going to be consistent. I'm not just going to randomly not release a video for a week or anything like that. It's still going to be paying attention very closely to that. So, but the main thing I want to say is there's going to be some gameplay videos coming very, very soon, which is going to be really, really cool. So that's the next thing I want to talk about. And then the next thing I have on the list here, which it's not a big sticky note list, but I am officially going to MagicCon Chicago in February this year, which I'm really, really excited for. I obviously went to Chicago last year and it was a blast. And if you haven't checked out the vlog of when I went to Chicago, you got to check that out. It was really, really fun overall. And I feel like I did a pretty good job for it, doing like my first vlog. I've never done something like that before. It's got my badge actually like right there. I kind of moved it. It was hanging up here and then I decided to move it there. Blastoise's cannon is hanging onto it there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to be playing in the main event though, because it's Aether Drift sealed. I'm not a big fan of sealed just in general, especially for a Grand Prix level event. If it was standard or Pioneer, I definitely would have played in it, but it is not. So I will probably be jamming side events most of the week, or probably the whole weekend, getting tickets. I'll probably play in the Pioneer Cup that they do. It's it's a competitive event. Like it's a cut to top 8 and there's a trophy, but you don't qualify for any event. It's just for like, you know, it's like a bragging rights kind of thing. So I'll probably be playing in that most likely. And obviously we're gonna be playing dinosaurs. Like what else are we gonna play in this event? But yes. So again, if you're going to MagicCon Chicago, you'll probably see me there. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to that. There's a chance I'm going to go to some other smaller like SCGs or spotlight events throughout the year, but I'm kind of waiting for those events to see, you know, what happens with that, or, you know, if I qualify for the regional championship in Minneapolis, I might pivot to going to that instead. So we'll kind of see what happens, at least going forward, or if I can be cool and, you know, and actually make it to the regional championship or not. So, I think that's everything I've got, though. I guess really the last thing I want to talk about is I'm really looking forward to 2025 here on the channel. Like, I think it's going to be a blast. I think, like, the quality of the content is going to be getting better. I feel like as a whole, I feel like my content has been improving, just in, not even just like aesthetically, but I feel like I'm getting a rhythm down. I feel like I kind of have a good, you know, release schedule going. Just overall, I think things are getting better, and as the channel goes on, brother, it's gonna get better. Like I'm gonna get better equipment, I'm gonna get better everything, and I'm really looking forward to the changes that'll happen in 2025. But changes as in good changes, like not changes as in like things that people obviously aren't gonna like. I didn't mention this. I was supposed to mention it with the whole the gameplay thing. But I know with this, so my release schedule kind of changes, ebbs and flows with how the release schedule is going. Meaning like, so December and like November, I have like 2 videos coming out every 3 days. So it's like deck tech, paper, and then the day off. Deck tech, paper, and then a day off. Like I've been doing that. But that was because of Foundations with just like, and then Duskmourn, like all the sets that were coming out. So I had a lot of content to make. F&M I was going to every single week. And then we had all the deck techs from all the new sets coming out. We're going to slow down a little bit with that. It might pick up again when Aether Drift comes out, just because the new set comes out. New decks, new brews, new everything is going to come out. So we'll probably, once Aether Drift hits, it'll probably go back up to, you know, 2 out of 3 days. But starting January, starting like today with this one, it's going to be, so the 1st, and then it's going to go to the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th. So it'll be deck tech, and then it'll be either a paper video or like a discussion video, and then deck tech, and then paper video, discussion video, that kind of thing, so on and so forth. So for those who are wondering, like, hey, you're kind of releasing a little bit less, that's just because, simply put, waiting for the new set to come out so I can do what my channel is known for, pretty much. So, but that's everything I've got. I don't even know how long this video has been going on. Let me check. 12 minutes and 43 seconds. So that's how long that this video has been going on for. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks so much for watching this video. And again, I will leave my email in the description. So if there's anything that you want to personally send me a message for about anything related to the channel, or hey, say, hey, what's up, or something like that, I will have that in the description for you to contact me if you would like to. So that's all I've got. That's all I've got, everybody. Again, thanks so much for watching this video and supporting the channel. And obviously, I'm Commander Crane, and I'll catch you in the next video.